the fifth. No matter the surface, can't nobody stop us once we get our mojo working. Tell them you're from J-High, with no hesitation. Let me welcome every one of y'all to Satyr Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Satyr Nation. J-High is the location where we do not take vacations. It's a green and gold sensation, and our fan base is amazing. If it's night gym or Cronin, that's your final destination. So you better bring the heat when you come against us. You in our house when you step off the bus. We get that dub cause that's a must. AMDG and God we trust. And this is us, feeling good to be a Satyr. Leave your defense breathing heavy.
Kane is in the building.
Hey, green and gold till I die. Ask me where I'm from.
Good afternoon, Jesuit. I'm Clark Vowles.
And I'm Jacob Hager.
And we are your hosts here tonight for Jesuit versus Southridge. Second game of a 3-game series this week.
Yes, sir. And here at the field today, we'll have Jesuits lineup today will be Ryan Cooney, Levi Jones, Noble Meyer, Charlie Stern, Nelson Keljo, Ty Alleman, Bray Letchib, Ryan Hart, and Jackson Bowie. And for Southridge, we will have Nolan Freeze, Jake Dodge, J.C. Klee, Caden Bertram, Zane Garvey, Owen Garvey, Jake Klee, Ryan Harmon, Sean Byton, Cooper.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see how Jesuit responds. After a couple of hard losses recently, it's been kind of we've been kind of waiting with bated breath to see how they're going to be able to respond to a little bit of adversity, which is something can be good for these dominant Jesuit teams. Maybe even to lose a couple games just to be able to have something to play for.
Exactly, and yeah, some of those notable losses would be against Central Catholic and Sunset. Jesuit lost to Central Catholic 5-9. In a tough game, we switched our pitchers in the end, and it kind of screwed us over, and eventually we ended up giving them 7 runs in an inning, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and we gotta really give credit to the Jesuit pitchers. I mean, Noble Meyer last week threw a no-hitter through the whole game. I think we won 10-0 with the 10-run rule coming into effect. Really impressive pitching performance for Jesuit. And like we were saying in the last couple broadcasts, these aren't just one-dimensional pitchers. These guys play base positions, and they are also all great hitters. I think it's just really a product of kind of the club and farm system in Oregon that's really been developed over the last 10 years, and I think we have a lot more to see from that.
Exactly, yeah. And then also to speak about our other loss to Sunset, we lost 1-5 to Sunset, but also we ended up the next day winning 10-0. So that was a little odd right there, but I think it's just not every team can win consistently, and it's just a good lesson to us for what we need to change in the future.
Yeah, for sure. There's not a major league team that will go undefeated ever. Every team is going to, have their kind of struggles, and they have to work through that. And I think what shows more about a team is not when they're doing well, but how they respond to doing poorly. And I think we have a really good opportunity to kind of see Jesuit coming off of a couple losses, have the opportunity to really come back.
Yeah, exactly. And talking about Southridge is ranked 26 in the state with a record of 5-4. So you can't discount Southridge here. They're definitely a solid team here going against Jesuit, which is 3rd in state with an overall record of 9-2. So it will definitely be interesting to see how Southridge plays today, if Jesuit allows them any runs, and also see how many runs Jesuit can get tonight.
For sure. And, we've seen the games that we've broadcast so far, with the exception of the Central Catholic game, have been blowouts. We've seen a lot of 10-run rule coming into effect. Of course, end of 5th inning, if you have more than 10 runs on the board of a lead, then the game is over, and the team, obviously, with more runs wins. Another rule that comes into effect at Sprunk Stadium here is actually our daylight rule, where if we run out of daylight, we have to stop the game, and the next day, instead of practice, we actually restart the game a little bit earlier to try and get those last innings, and then the score resets. So there'll be a little bit of strategy coming in if this game kind of stalls a little bit on trying to speed up the game for the winning team and obviously slow down the team for the losing team. Slow down the game. My bad.
Yeah, and also, since this is a 3-game series with this being the second game, we did play Southridge last night, and Jesuit came victorious 7-0.
Yeah. And it can be a different game every night. Maybe they have their ace pitching tonight and we don't. Maybe we have our ace pitching tonight and we blow them out even further. You really never know in baseball, and it can be anyone's game.
Exactly. I mean, look at the sunset, 1-5 and then 10-0. So it can completely change, and you never know what's going to happen. So maybe Southridge will have learned from their mistakes and might come off better tonight. But we will see.
You see Coach Griff out there in right at home plate now, talking to the umpires. I think a lot of Jesuit success can be credited to that man right there. Good players only get you so far. You need to have good leadership and a good coach, and I'm confident that Coach Griff would be able to take any players that he gets and really craft a high-achieving team. Yeah,
exactly. And I mean, just not even just Coach Griff, just the whole entire team of coaches that Jesuit has here. It's just a great team that works together, and it definitely has done well for our baseball program.
And another thing is actually they've kind of been on the cutting edge of some techniques. Jesuit's base lead technique was recently adopted by the Oregon State Beavers, which was one of the top collegiate baseball teams. And the strategy there is to kind of take a shorter lead, but to position your body in a way that's oriented towards second base, almost like angling your body at a 45-degree angle. We'll point it out when they take bases here. But the great part about it is you're in a position where you basically have a lead, the same amount of lead, even if it looks shorter, because your body's oriented in a way that you're ready to go to second. Whereas other teams will take bigger leads but be perpendicular or parallel to the baseline, and so you'll be able to see exactly how big of a lead they are. And also, you got to turn your body 90 degrees in order to go that way. And so there's just those types of things that Coach Griff's implementing, using technology to his advantage. They always have video cameras at practice. They're always looking back at their reps when they're not doing reps. It's just a team that's always developing, and it's exciting to see them.
Yeah, and I mean, they just use so many different techniques. They have so many different coaches and people that help them. I mean, I remember towards the start of the season, they were having this whole process of them going on different computers to go test, their vision and all that sort of stuff. It's just like, and I've also seen them using VR devices to practice batting. It's definitely Jesuit's most technologically advanced team here.
Yeah, and another thing that Jesuit baseball has been adopting somewhat recently is also not adopting. They're actually getting a new field house out at Valley Plaza next year. I believe Jesuit Media did a story on that. They're converting the old movie theater, Valley Theater, into a multi-use facility where they'll be able to. Actually, I'll finish that thought after the national anthem here.
At this time, we ask you to please rise, remove your hats, and join us as we honor America by celebrating our freedom and those who protect it, as 2016 Jesuit graduate Elizabeth Reno sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the
And we're back after that that beautiful singing from Elizabeth Raynaud. I actually know her younger brother.
Sweet.
Looks like the teams are kind of loitering a little bit by their dugouts, Mr. Mueller, in the press box commenting on that. Big shout out to Mr. Mueller, our in-house MC and scorekeeper.
And also Mrs. Mack, our proctor today. We also have Alex, who is on camera.
Alex Oz, yeah. And, you know, Mr. Mueller was just mentioning this is actually a visiting or a home game for Southridge, which means Jesuit are the visitors. And we will bat first. You know, scheduling issues sometimes. Probably have a wet field after all this rain. Sprunk Stadium, dry as always, you know, turf field. And it's cool. We get a few more games at home, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's kind of funny that you had mentioned. I didn't really realize that, you know, Jesuit doesn't have lighting on this field. They may have, you know, turf everything, a great little building here, but, I mean, they don't have lights, and that's just kind of funny.
I believe that is a homeowner's kind of agreement with that issue.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense because obviously the football field is off the side of those houses over there.
Yeah, for sure.
And like we were talking about earlier, the new field house that we're going to have.
Yeah, back
here
to
at
that.
Jesuit. So, yeah, they'll have some indoor batting cages, I'm pretty sure, and different stuff like that. But also not only for baseball, they'll also have it for other sports. Also I'm pretty sure they're probably going to have some rooms maybe for even the media department and all sorts of things they can use that huge movie theater for.
Yeah. Hey, pitching number first here, Cooper Wagant. Number 6. What are you thinking from his pitches so far?
You know, it's looking pretty solid so far.
A little sidearm.
Yeah, a little bit of sidearm here.
You know, one of the good things about the sidearm delivery, especially in high school football or high school baseball, is that you have a little bit more, left-right leeway in the strike zone. A lot of umpires calling a square box, also known as calling chalk to chalk. A little bit different than what you might see on like an MLB or a college broadcast. So you'll notice that they'll be calling it a full ball length off the plate on both sides, kind of depending on the ump. So with that side-to-side maneuvering. Yeah, and here we got Ryan Cooney up to bat for Jesuit. Big stud, also, like as you're saying, multifaceted guy. He can do different things, including pitching. Do we know who's pitching tonight?
For Jesuits, we have Ty Alleman.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so far 2 strikes, 1 ball. Ryan Cooney hits it up, and that will be caught.
It's a fly out to right field for Ryan Cooney, and that'll be the first out for Skyhawks.
Third baseman, number 8.
Levi Jones, number 8 for Jesuit. Got a lefty out there. A swing and a miss.
It'll bring up 1-0, or 0-1 for Jesuit. Jeez. And he'll take ball 2 here, bring up 1-1.
Way far to our left.
It looks like a little bit of maybe accuracy issues here
Yeah.
for number 6 on the mound. Oop, a little hiccup there on the broadcast. Should be back to normal.
And looks like another fly ball. Might is going out to foul.
Looks like it went out of play. You know, a little bit of question on that. Could have potentially hit a player. If it hits a player before it goes out of bounds, or out of play rather, it isn't a fair ball.
Yeah, but they weren't able to catch it, so
yeah,
he will be up to bat again.
So did they touch the ball, or did they just?
They did touch the ball. Yeah, it kind of bounced up a little bit.
Yeah, I must be mistaken on that. I was under the impression if you drop a fly ball out of play, it is in play. But yeah.
I think maybe since it was going clearly out, it was clearly a foul ball. Maybe it doesn't, but I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, looks like that's strike 3 there, and Levi Jones is struck out.
Noble Meyers up now.
Also a pitcher, as we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, one of Jesuits' main pitchers here.
And as you can see from his little picture in the bottom left-hand corner, also a commit to University of Oregon.
Yeah, Jesuit has a couple commits. Nelson Keljo will be going to Oregon State for baseball next year.
Yeah, and you know, Oregon is like a great state as far as collegiate baseball goes. Oregon and Oregon State have been pretty dominant the last couple of years, especially
Definitely.
the Beavers. And as we were saying earlier in the broadcast, Noble Meyer did throw that pretty incredible no-hitter last week. And looks like he'll pop it up to center field here for what should be an easy out.
And that's to the bottom of the inning.
And so that will end the top of the first for Jesuit. 0-0, nobody left on base. And it is Southridge up to bat. You know, Jesuit actually a pretty, I would say, light on seniors this year, which is a good thing considering how well they've been doing for their prospects next year. You know, only, it looks like 6 seniors are on their team out of a pretty healthy lineup of about 20 guys.
Yeah, and also not all those seniors actually play a ton on the team.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it definitely will be a great prospect for, the next 2 years almost.
It looks like Ty Ullman, number 16, is up pitching today. You know, we've seen a lot of Ty Ullman. That's mostly positive. He hits the spots, consistent pitcher. You know, he's kind of just one of those guys. He doesn't have any quirky techniques or anything, but he just gets his job done, and he does it well.
Definitely.
Charlie Sturm behind the plate today. What an arm. I mean, we've seen him throw out quite a few guys in the last few games. Great arm behind the plate. It looks like we have number 11, Nolan Freeze, up to bat. And a line drive to right field. That's going to be a base hit. He thinks about 2, but he says nope, not happening. And a good choice because right fielder Evan Williams fires a dot. Is that Evan Williams out in right field?
No, it's Ryan Hart.
Ryan Hart. Yeah, I can't quite see from here. Need to pull out those binoculars. Where do we have those? You got them? Oh man. Yeah, gimme.
Ooh, wasn't able to catch that one.
Oh, forgot to show the hit on that one. That was my bad. And a slice pop fly to left field here. It looks like it is caught. Who do you have in left field?
Left field, we have
Brock Liggett?
Brock, yep.
And a
Swing and a miss.
So you got Noble Meyer at first, Carson Gantz at second, Ryan Cooney shortstop, and then we have Levi Jones at third. As you said, Ty Allman on the mound. Bowie center field, Ryan Hart right field. As I was saying that, Ryan Hart gets the ball, takes a firing throw to second baseman Carson Gantz.
Yeah, and these have been some interesting hits here today. Obviously, that was mostly on the ground, and then the other one was very far to the right field. So I don't know if these are intentional, but they're working well for Southridge.
Yeah, solid base hits, I'd say. First and second for Southridge, with 1 out, 0-0 count, and number 25, Caden Bertram up to bat. Low outside slider from Ty there. Kind of, slider out of the gate. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think he's not wanting to give him another hit. He doesn't want to give him either a home run or make the bases loaded. So he's trying to play it careful, but obviously it was a little too far to the right there.
Yeah, great pitch down. Kind of a little bit of cut on that fastball. Coming in, I wish we had a speed gun here, but that looked pretty quick. And I'll bring up 1-1.
Did he hit that?
Foul tip on that
Yeah.
one. So that'll bring up 1 and 2 for 25. Caden Bertram. Some of these names familiar from football as well. You kind of remember hearing these guys' names as we were announcing some Jesuit games. And a chopper down the third base line, and it's out of play. Good job by Levi Jones there, not touching it until it got to third base.
Definitely.
The rule on that, as a lot of baseball fans know, if it touches third base, it's fair. So Levi just waiting to see if it's going to touch third base. If he looks like it, he may as well just catch it and get an out.
Oh.
And swing and a miss, strike 3.
Yeah, and speaking of some football players out there, we also have Aidan Mcguire, who played varsity basketball too.
Yeah.
And Nelson Keljo did play varsity last year for basketball.
Yeah, a lot of multi-sport athletes for Jesuit. Really not any tri-sport athletes, as we were finding out last week. We're trying to look for an award. Oh, and that is a line drive out to left center field.
And it's caught.
And that'll be the third out of the inning for Jesuit. Good job, with their fielders really picking up the slack on that the back half of that inning.
Yep. Yeah, definitely cleaned that up right there.
And back up on the mound is Cooper Wygant. Apologize for that brief lapse in broadcast coverage. Just had to get the replay system set up, and it sometimes gets rid of our video feed. Should be good to go now, though. And Charlie Sturm up to bat for Jesuit here, number 6. We've seen a lot of good hits out of him. He got a couple of RBIs in the last game we broadcasted. Ball called low and outside. Right over the chalk. That was a 50-50 call. I think the umpire could have gone either way on that one. in the booth as well now. Security guard Rick. Great to see him. Friend of the show. And a chopper to the second baseman. And Charlie Sturm will be out on that play. 1 out, 0-0. And Nelson Keljo now up to bat for Jesuit. And that sidearm delivery seems to be even more sideways as the game goes on. Jacob, you just ran to the concession stand. What do we got for concessions?
We got some hot dogs, some chips, drinks, candy. We got all sorts of stuff here.
What did you get for candy?
Oh, I didn't get any candy.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Well, cheers in the Dr. Pepper. That's definitely a good option right there.
Yes, sir.
And that'll be a line drive for Nelson Keldro out to left center field, and that'll be a base hit. Keldro on first base.
Is that our first base?
That is our first base hit of the game for Jesuit.
Nice.
Jesuit with 1 hit, visitors with 2. Actually, I misspoke on that one. Southridge with 2. We are the visitors. Brock Lightgive now up to bat for Jesuit. Little Dr. Dre for the intro there. And I think Jesuit has an opportunity to open it up a little bit this inning. The mid half of their lineup is a little bit more consistent. And a low swing there for Brock Lightgive. I don't know what his plan there was. I think he was either going to miss that horribly or hit it out of the park.
Can you convert here? Oh, foul.
Yeah, kind of a hanging breaking ball there, it looked like. Saw an over-the-top delivery, which we haven't really seen the rest of the game so far. Yeah, kind of odd. And Nelson Keljo able to steal second right there.
Just like we were talking about, you know, that form able to steal base a little easier.
Brock tips another one here. Bringing up 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out for Jesuit.
You know, I think he's getting ready for a big hitter right here.
Yeah, either that or he's just going to swing and miss, to be honest. And another foul ball, this time down to the left field line. One and 2 again for Brock. Really battling out this. I think he's got 2 or 3 foul balls so far. And he will pop one up to the first baseman.
And that's second out.
Nelson Keldro thought about going on that, but he did not. So that'll be 2 outs, yeah, like you were saying.
The right fielder, number 7, Ryan Hart.
And off the Jimmy John sign right next to our camera there, looks like Culligal will come in, and that will be a double for who was that? Was that Hart?
Yep.
Ryan Hart with a double there, man. Sleeper, and that'll bring in the first run of the game for Jesuit.
Now we have Carson Gantz up for bat.
So you didn't have school today, Jacob, did you?
Nope, second day off this week with our snow day on Monday.
That is incredible.
Pretty nice, pretty nice.
All right, I forgot to mention, we have Carson Gantz up here with the runner in scoring position. And looks like he tries to drive one to right field, but not quite. Man, I forgot my chapstick here. How long do you think you could last without chapstick, Jacob? Do you think you could survive?
I think that'd be all good.
Yeah. You know, I have incredibly chapped lips. I think it would probably die after at least 3 days. Not good. Not good.
I don't really have chapped lips anymore. I used to. But
Yeah, you know, my friends tell me that it's a vicious cycle of me needing more chapstick because I use so much chapstick regularly.
yeah, you know, you might have to get off it. It might be you're used to it by now.
But yeah, a little bit, you know, chapstick addiction for my lips.
Yeah.
Not
I don't
sure.
know. I don't know if that's healthy.
Yeah, I don't know either. Might need to get a beauty correspondent here on the show.
Be another foul ball.
Still only top of second, full count, 2 outs, and Carson Gantz still up to bat for Jesuit. Looking to drive in Ryan Hart on second base after that big double off the Jimmy John sign. And he'll take that one. And risky move there for Ryan Hart, and he pays the price. He's thrown out at third after that. And,
Yeah.
you know,
He was close. He was very close.
I think that's the right move. You know, your guy is going to swing if it's even close, and if it's in the dirt like it was, you may as well go. So I think that was the right call for Griff. You know, Jesuit scores 2. Actually forgot to update that on the board. Jesuit scored 2 this inning. I think it's okay to take a risk there. Quick correction there. It's actually 1-0. We even confused ourselves. I think our announcer might have made an error. Ty Allman still pitching for Jesuit, bottom of second. Big swing there. Looks like it's going to be foul. Who's up to bat? Test. And little hit to the first baseman. Ty Ullman swoops in for the play. Great fielding there for Jesuit. Number 14, Jack Klee, up for the Southridge Skyhawks. That'll be the first strike called there. And big swinging miss there. That was a high pitch, wasn't it? Yeah. So 0-2 here for number 14, Klee, up to bat. Tyleman looking to get a strikeout. And he drives it to center field, but Reinhardt's Bowie's crashing on. It just drops it there. And it looks like that is going to be a base hit for Klee. Southridge gets their second runner on base here with, number 7, Sheon Britton, up to bat. Sheon doesn't look like the biggest guy, but I have a feeling he's probably a decent hitter. He looks for the bunt, and he takes a strike on a bunt. That's not something any coach wants to see. He didn't really even fully extend that. I think Ty Ullman might have quick pitched him. And Ty Ullman checks runner at first. No dice. And another bunt, Ty's on it, and looks like it's going to be a sac bunt to move that runner into scoring position there. 2 outs for Southridge, runner on second in scoring position with their lead hitter, their pitcher, number 6, Cooper Wygant, up to hit. He's probably another one of those pitchers that, he looks like he's got a pretty solid swing. He probably could bat this run in if he gets a handle on it. Big swing. Man, he was swinging for the fences on that one. And that's kind of the issue with intentionally putting these guys in pressure positions where they feel like they need to make a big hit. Just let your players play. He's just taking 2 big home run swings, and I don't think he's going to have any luck doing that. And now he's put himself in an 0-2 count, pitcher's count. Ty can throw him whatever he wants, and this guy's probably going to swing. Yeah, big foul there. He still wasn't really close to making good contact on that ball. I really question. You got to have a little bit of discipline. Come up, be ready to take a pitch or two, take a look at it, instead of just swinging for the fences. Ty can easily throw him an inside slider here, right at his knees, or an outside kind of a cutter on that one.
That's only the first ball so far. So
Yeah.
it's like
Ty has a lot to work with. He can take his time. And big third strike there, swinging and missing. Like we were saying, Wygant came up to the plate, and he took a big swing, and, I don't think he had the right mindset coming into that bat. And so that'll bring up top of third for Jesuit. have, is it Bowie? Center fielder Jackson Bowie up to bat. That's B-U-I, Bowie. Bowie definitely a favorite in the dugout. You'll hear a lot of Bowie, Bowie coming from the Jesuit players. Man, that underarm submarine kind of sinker slider weird thing there. Not really doing this pitcher any favors. 1 ball, 0 strikes with 0 outs in the bottom of the top of the third inning. Looks like umpires having none of that either. 2-0. And fouls that one off, bring up 2-1 for Jesuit. Bowie doing a good job of defending the plate. That's a good pitch to swing at, even if he didn't get good contact on it. I think he's putting himself in a good position. What do you think, Jacob?
Yeah, definitely. I think he definitely knows what he's doing here, and he's definitely, this pitcher's throwing some interesting stuff at him. So he's just kind of using what he has here.
Yeah, I mean, geez, the launch angle from this ball is like at his knees, and it comes all the way up a little bit, and it comes back down, almost like a softball delivery. It's a little odd. And Bowie will take a strike there, bring up 3-2, full count with 0 outs. I think this is still Bowie's count. I wouldn't trust this pitcher to have enough control to actually throw a decent strike that Bowie can't hit. Well, I am proven wrong. Bowie takes a fastball straight up the middle there for strike 3, and that will be the first out of the inning. Yeah, proven me wrong. I'm impressed. And Ryan Cooney up to bat for Jesuit. And he drives one to center field, and that could be out of here. Oh, and off the glove of the center fielder. He's going 2, and they throw it to the cutoff instead of second base. And he is safe at second. Big double for Ryan Cooney. With a runner in scoring position, that's a big deal for Jesuit. Let's take a look at that one on a replay if we can. Actually, never mind. Let's just watch Levi Jones get up here. You're saying Levi Jones up to bat. Another drive, left field. Left fielder's got it. He's going home. They're calling him out. That's an unbelievable call. I think we're gonna have to take that look at that one on slow-mo replay here. I'm not convinced.
Yeah, that was definitely very close. We definitely have to look at that again to be completely sure here.
Yeah, I mean, these umpires are good, but that one simply didn't seem right for me. One moment while we get this pulled up.
Brings up the first baseman, number 9, Meyers.
One moment here. 1 second. Looks like we're having a little bit of issues with that. We'll come back to that in just a moment here. Yeah, man. That is a tough call, but it really looked like he was safe. Let's go back to that and take a look here. We see him coming in. Catcher's got the ball. I think he misses the tap. Honestly, if I can get a freeze frame on this. And that's a hit. And a double play there for Southridge to retire the inning. That's a close call, and I respect the umpire making the call he thought was right, but I think you got to give that to the runner there. It didn't look like he had the tag. Southridge keeping this close at the bottom of the third here with an opportunity to tie it up and even maybe get a few more. This is simply too close of a game for Jesuit to feel comfortable at this point. Ty Allman still pitching for Jesuit through third inning. I think we can see some longevity out of this guy's arm.
Top of the order for the shortstop, Nolan Freeze.
Man, that sun is blinding. That's a lot more sun than we've seen the last 3 days. We're getting a bit of a reflection here, Mr. Mueller. Also, I'm realizing now Jacob Hager wasn't turned up on the mic, so I think we're better now.
What?
Yeah, you weren't turned up for a little bit there. That was my bad. I could hear you through phones, but not on the stream. Cool. We're good.
But you could hear me over this, right?
No, I had you all the way down on the mic. Man, that is some bright sun.
The whole game?
No, just for the last inning.
I wasn't talking that much because I was
No,
here,
no,
so.
no.
I was like, I looked over there.
Rounder and Noble can't quite jump high enough to get that, and it's going to be an error for Jesuit. And a runner on first for the Skyhawks. Going to pop up here. Looks like it's going to be out of play.
Almost got it. They hit it, but weren't able to secure it.
Number 27, Jake Dodge. Big hitter. I mean, this guy looks like he could easily tap it out of the park, especially as a lefty. You know, only 286 in right field at the shortest. He could pull it and drive one out of here, bust the billboard.
Yeah, there's actually been a good amount of lefty batters out here tonight. I mean, almost half and half, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think coaches are kind of favoring that, especially at this park. You know, we're left. It's almost a full 100 feet shorter in right field compared to left.
Yeah, definitely.
Charlie Sturm getting up, ready to fire, looking down that runner on first. And just like I was saying, he drives it to right field, and it looks like it's just foul, but that thing would have been long gone.
If only it was in just a little bit. I mean, it wasn't even that far out.
Yeah, the bad news for him, though, is it's now 1-2 because of that foul ball, which is a pretty solidly pitcher-favored count. So he's got to get a hit here or just survive. And he'll survive with the ball, 2-2 here. Ty Allman doing a good job. I mean, he's given up only 3 hits and 0 runs so far. And he'll hit a pop-up straight to the left fielder. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
J.C. Clee up for bat for Southridge. Let's see what Ty Allman will do. It doesn't go for it, but it was a perfect Perfect throw there. That'll be 1-1. He just doesn't want to hit it.
Yeah, he takes strike 2 here, and it's another 1-2 count for Ty. Let's see how he deals with this one.
Guessing.
And chopper down the left field line, out of play. Still 1-2.
Oh, that's goes for that, but hits it just a little bit.
It bounces off our backstop camera. You might have saw it there for a second.
Another foul. Jeez, his 3rd foul.
And he's battling. Bottom of 3, 1-2, still 1 out, and number 12, J.C. Klee, is brother of Jack Klee, I can only assume, up to bat, and he's battling. Takes one in the dirt, that'll bring up 2-2. You know, and you got to give him credit. He's making Ty throw pitches and using up that arm of his.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's just waiting for him to slow down and then going for it. Oh,
And
go on the grounder to right field.
And looks like runners are going to stop after 1 base. And runners on first and second for the second time this game for Southridge.
Southridge so far is 1 out.
It is just a beautiful day out there. I'm looking through my binos.
Caden Bertram up for bat. You know, it is chilly outside today, but
Yeah, it's a little
we
brisk.
still got a pretty good crowd here.
For sure. You know, it's such a beautiful day, but you're right. It's pretty chilly. It says 50 in Beaverton, but it doesn't feel like it. You know, we were not expecting sun today, were we, Jacob?
No, definitely not. I mean, it's definitely welcome, though.
You know, I was thinking I was gonna have to set up all these cameras in the rain. That was not gonna be any fun.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, not at all.
A lot of setting up for a baseball game.
Oh yeah, you know, you wouldn't think it, but it has probably the most complex setup of any of our broadcasts, including football. That center field camera took quite a bit of work to get working. We actually have a 100-foot SDI cable running to a wireless transmitter. That's and as I was saying that, near now a little bit, and line drive to right field, and wow, what a catch!
Yeah, that will be the second out. That was incredible.
That was a snag.
Who was that out there?
Reinhardt in
Reinhardt?
right field
Ryan,
with a snag.
you know, Ryan's been doing great today in right field.
Man, and he's standing out there in the shade as well. So he's kind of got some nice visuals on that ball. Probably able to maybe shave a couple seconds off his reaction time because of that.
Yeah. His first strike for Zane Garvey. Two and one.
Still 2 outs and still 0 runs for the Skyhawks, despite having 2 runners on base here. Double scores both of them, single scores 1. Ooh, close pitch there, calling that a ball. That'll bring up 3 and 1. This is one of the first times you've seen Ty put himself in a position where he is behind in the count.
Yeah, this definitely is the first time. I mean, we had a 3 and 2, but not a 3 and 1. So, wow, he throws another strike. Okay.
Yeah, and so that'll bring up full count here, and I think Ty feels a bit more comfortable in this situation.
Yeah. Though, he does have 2 guys on base, so you still worry about them.
Oh, and he looks back the runner at second there.
Yeah.
Probably a good move. As a catcher, when I used to play, I would get worried about my pitchers worrying too much about the guys on the base, though. You can't let that happen.
Pop fly there. Foul.
Yeah, fouled off, tipped backwards, and it's going to still be 3-2.
And that will be it.
Man, that'll bring up the top of the fourth. Great job there by Ty. Able to get away from that scot-free. Really impressive, I must say.
Definitely.
Great job of pitching. He's not throwing a no-hitter. This isn't like some crazy stellar performance like you've seen in the past, but he's just throwing consistently.
No, yeah, extremely consistently,
Yeah.
and almost a little bit lucky with these Southridge batters. I don't know what they're not really doing much right now. When they're in that perfect situation of 3-1, you got to convert. You got to figure something out, but they're just not able to. So.
And I think we got to give Ty some credit here. I mean, or just Jesuit in general, they've really persevered. First inning, Ty kind of struggled a little bit, let a few guys on base, but the Jesuit defense really cracked down, made some plays. And now Jesuit defense gives up a couple plays, and Ty comes back and throws some strikes and gets outs.
Exactly. And also it's just like we haven't seen Ty crack under the pressure yet.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been that last time, 3-1 and having 2 guys on base. Like, you would think that's you should be pretty worried, but he just kept throwing exactly how he'd been throwing, and it worked out for him.
Yeah.
Charlie Stern up for bat.
You can kind of tell how Sturm's at bat's going to go by his first swing. If it's a big sweeping swing, you can almost guess that he's just going to strike out swinging. But right now he looks pretty disciplined, and a lot of times when he's disciplined, he's really on. Like I've seen Charlie get some great hits, just finding his pitch, not getting too aggressive. We got to be careful of that.
Exactly.
And staying disciplined takes the outside pitch.
Looks like catcher's going to talk with the pitcher here.
Yeah, I believe that's 2-0, but it might be 1-1. Our scoreboard's saying differently.
Still have Cooper Wygant as pitcher for Southridge, and their catcher, number 22, Ryan Hoffman. Thrown pretty far to our right here.
Yeah, he's the problem with that submarine pitch is the ball's not just dropping down, and he nails Charlie in the back, and Charlie's happy to take that base. He's chucks his bat towards the backstop, and he is off to first.
Yeah, and that was completely going for him. Charlie didn't even have a chance to get out of the way, and looks like they're switching.
Courtesy runner comes in. Evan Williams for Jesuit.
Now we've got Nelson for bat.
Keljo up to bat for Jesuit.
Throws to first. Tries to get him. Cannot. Nelson was having some good success earlier, so
You know,
love to Keeps throwing it to first.
This is kind of funny. Weigand's like really dead set on throwing out at Evan Williams at first, despite the fact that he's probably one of their best runners. You know, he's got a nice natural lead. He's not getting too far out there, but I mean, after that pitch, he's probably doubling or tripling his lead. Great base running from this guy.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of stolen bases, fast legs. I think it's pretty safe to say he's stealing at some point. Big swing from
Swing and
Nelson
a miss.
Keljo. You know, 1-1. If I'm Coach Griff, I might call a hit and run here pretty soon. Just try and get, you know, Nelson gets a double, and if Evan's still running, that's an easy score if they can do it properly.
Definitely. Keeps throwing to first. Wow.
That's got to distract him. I mean, you can throw to first all you want, but at some point that's going to affect your ability to pitch.
Exactly. It's not a risk you want to be taking right now.
No, I mean, you throw that ball behind the backstop or behind past first, and it's going to go all the way into the the batting cages, and that's an easy base for Evan.
Exactly.
Another
Keeps doing it. Wow.
and drops the ball, but luckily looks like it knocked it down enough that it didn't go by him. I mean,
You know, I wonder what the Southridge coaches think of this. Do they really want-
the other thing about this is, like, if I'm a coach, I'm seeing this guy waste 5 pitches on that guy on first base
Yeah.
that he could be using on this stud hitter at home. Wygant pitches a low cutter that goes below the strike zone there, and it brings up 2-1 for Nelson Keljo.
He's going to throw it again over to first base.
Yeah,
Told ya.
exactly.
Look
And
at that.
Evan Williams, ready, just pops right back up. A little bit annoyed that this pitcher's just wasting his time like this, but, I mean, who knows? Nelson Keljo drives one to left field there,
Nice.
and that'll put Evan Williams on second base. I mean, all that work to try and hold the runner on. You waste 6 pitches, and then you give up that hit? I mean, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I'd be fuming if I was coach.
Yeah, that was well done. A great hit by Nelson right there.
Yeah. He could have got more of that ball, I will say. I mean, if he would have barreled that ball up, that could have gone out of the park, to be honest.
Yeah.
Especially Nelson's arms are, like, massive. Brock Light give up to bat. We've seen a lot of good hits out of this guy, but same kind of case with Charlie Sturm. He's got to come up there and be disciplined. He's not naturally disciplined like some other players. Yeah. Is he squaring up to bunt? I've never seen this out of Brock.
Going to talk to Griff here.
Brock and bunt do not belong in the same sentence,
No.
I'd say.
Good talk. Good talk.
Good talk. Yeah. Brock, I'll be surprised if he bunts, I'll say that. I mean, I think maybe that's what he was talking to Griff about,
Yeah.
He probably got the call from left field, or from his first base guy, and no, he's bunting.
Wow.
And
the pitcher
pays
can't-
off.
Yeah, the pitcher couldn't pick it up.
Man, that's gotta be a dent in the ego for Weigant. I mean, you got to make those plays. I mean, pitcher's your 9th fielder. You can't give those up. And now I got bases loaded with really consistent hitter Ryan Hart up to bat. This guy could easily drive one to that big old gap in right field and get a few in.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll just have to see here. I mean, Jesuit doesn't even have any outs yet. So
yeah,
if Southridge wants to make anything out of this, they're gonna have to have a huge play if they.
Ryan Hart swinging deep, but that looked like an in control swing, and I think the difference between when I see Hart do that and when I see Brock or Sturm do that,
Yeah.
Brock and Sturm look like they're trying to hit it to the moon.
Exactly.
Ryan Hart was looking like he was trying to just make some good contact, barrel up the ball, do what's best for the team.
Yeah, exactly. And he just wants to, he wants that accuracy. He wants to get it in the right place.
Yeah, he's not trying to, and he's willing to take a pitch, for a lot of guys, you see an inside pitch like that, and you're trying to swing for the fences and drive that. But he's not. He knows that's not his pitch, and he's going to stay disciplined. Cutter
Another
high.
ball there.
Yeah. That's going to bring up 2 balls, 1 strike here. Ryan Hart up to bat. We've seen a few good hits out of this guy.
Ooh, a little bit to the left there.
Yeah. 3-1. Or, sorry, 2-2 on the count. Did he swing at that one? I wasn't looking.
Yeah, he swung on
Gotcha.
that one. Yeah, he was close, but the ball went a little far left.
I think
Ooh, pop fly.
pop fly. You know, I think Evan Williams. Okay, yeah. I thought Evan Williams might have thought about tagging up there, but probably not a good idea considering
No.
how that was pretty much an infield fly.
Here we got Aidan Mcguire up, senior.
Another big hitter. Left-handed as well. So, you know, long arms, left-handed.
Yeah, a lot of left hands out here tonight.
If you throw something slow in front of him inside, I mean, he's going to drive this to right field undoubtedly, and home run. You know, at least a double if you throw him something slow and inside. To be honest. Aidan Mcguire up to bat.
What was that throw?
This
I mean, he
pitcher
didn't
is.
I don't know what he was trying to do. He didn't even throw that hard.
Does a pitcher think that he is holding him on at third? Because that's not happening. Like he's not happy. So something's going on. You know, Griff actually is having a word with the umpire. I think he thinks that the pitcher's off the mound, which almost looked like he was. Scorekeeper in the booth saying it has to be continuous motion when throwing to third. This is a right-handed pitcher, so he can throw to third without pivoting. And it looks like the umpire is going to take note and just keep watching. You know, the thing about talking to umpires is they know the sport better than anyone else. You know, as much as a coach sometimes likes to think he does, a lot of times they just don't listen to suggestions, you could say. And that was a pretty suspect strike there. That was very clearly across the chalk. I mean, it looks like this umpire likes to call it a little bit outside.
On the ground, they'll get one out.
And they're calling him safe at first, so they can't turn 2, and Jesuit scores 1.
Wow, incredible.
You know, that is a situation where, I mean, you can turn 2, but if you don't think you have it, you really should be going home and trying to get the priority runner, right?
Yeah. So we got 2 bases here, third and first. Jackson Bowie up to bat.
Bowie's the kind of guy I want to see in this situation. You know, pretty well-rounded. He's not necessarily a big hitter, but I'm pretty confident he can get a base hit when the going gets tough for Jesuit. Now 2-0. He lines up a bunt, and it is a ball, so good take on that one. It's offline. Yeah. And runner goes to second. Mcguire steals. Kind of a half-hearted fake throw attempt there from the catcher.
Yeah, that was weird there.
I mean, if you're going to do that, you better just throw to the shortstop and have the shortstop crash and throw it back to home. We've seen some of those plays before. Good frame from the catcher after that. Brings up 1 and 2 here for Bowie.
Yeah, and that was a great pitch right there. You know, curved it in.
Yeah, paints the line. Good job. You got to give it to him. And that one's in the dirt. Bowie smartly takes that. He looked tempted, though.
Yeah.
He looked tempted for sure.
Ooh, swing and a miss.
And Bowie ends the inning there. That will bring up the bottom of 4. Jesuit 2, Southridge 0.
In the top of the fourth inning, for the visiting team, one hit, one error, one base. Score now, 2-0.
Ty Ullman still pitching for Jesuit.
We got number 21, Owen Garvey, up for bat.
Batting left fielder number 21, Owen Garvey.
And lines up a bunt. Misses the bunt.
Wow.
Yeah, geez. Kind of looked like a bit of a drag bunt. I don't know. That was kind of looked like a softball bunt, trying to run before even hit the ball.
Yeah, that was weird there.
Fouls off second pitch, brings up 0-2. So quickly he's in a disadvantaged position there.
Yeah. Of course, Charlie Sturm, our catcher here, has done a great job this season so far.
And swinging. Man, Charlie Sturm really taking his time on that one. Letting him think about it on that drop third strike. And that is the first out there for Jesuit.
Designated hitter number 14, Jack Clee.
Number 14, designated hitter Jack Clee.
And we're just getting word now that Spencer Mcelligan, football star for Jesuit, tight end, defensive end, has committed to Arizona State University to play football.
Wow.
I'm excited to see him. He's one of my favorite players on the Jesuit varsity team. A lot of big plays out of that guy. And ball down the middle. That'll bring up 1-1 for Jesuit. So
Yeah, it wasn't smart. What?
Oh, I was going to ask, Jacob, what are your favorite of the 3 Jesuit jerseys? Oh, a little bit of issue here with our switcher. And it looks like we might have had our camera in center field die. I'll take care of that. Do you want to stay in here?
Yep.
Cool. I will head out to center field, and that camera will be back up in about 3 minutes.
Y'all are stuck with me now. Yeah, it wasn't that great. Okay, sounds good. And a quick end to the bottom of the fourth there. Jesuit having a perfect run right there, stopping all hits. 3 fouls, or 3 outs. And Jesuit will have number 14, Ryan Cooney, the shortstop. And that will be a ball there. Grounds it there. Foul ball. So that'll be second ball. 1 strike. Another ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Let's see. The pitcher will convert here. Ooh. Ryan hits it, another foul. That'll be a strike. Cooper Wygant throws a slow one right there, but Ryan hits it right field, and it's caught. That'll be Jesuits' first out here. Third baseman, number 8, Levi Jones, up for bat. And will be able to walk to first base and get the out there. That will be Jesuits' second out here. Noble Meyer, Jesuits' main pitcher, at bat. Far left field. And that'll be a home run for Noble Meyer. Or never mind. That'll be second base, my bad. I was close to a home run there. Would have thought it would have been there. Charlie Stern, number 6, up for bat. Throws far to the right there. That'll be a first ball. Southridge coach Kyle Chamberlain will go out to talk to the pitcher here and the catcher.
Jacob Hager, my lips are saved because I just acquired a chapstick from my car. Good thing I went to replace that battery. It's actually 9% left.
That's good. Almost had a home run here. It was super close, but
Oh man, looks like the backstop cam got a little hit here.
yeah, it's a little bit to the side.
It'll probably be fine. So we're top of 5 now. Oops.
Ooh, it's pretty close, but that's going to be a foul ball there. A little practice run in there. 1-1, 2 outs. Let's see what Charlie Stern will do here. If Cooper Wygant will keep him at bay. Throws to second.
No dice.
Not even close.
So top of 5 here. This will be Jesuits' second to last inning. Where they'll, or actually, never mind. I misspoke.
Swing and a miss. That will be the second strike.
2 outs here in the top of the 5th.
Let's see. Charlie Sturm can convert here. What will he do? Or will Cooper Wygant keep him at bay here? He's safe. Noblemeyer makes it to third. Two balls, 2 strikes. And Jesuit pull off another run. Looks like they'll be able to.
And that will be 2-0.
I guess won't be able to.
Yeah,
due to the out.
if it's a force out at the end of an inning, the run does not count. Bottom of 5.
And here at Jesuits Lineup honor a long-standing baseball tradition of playing and a few the singing of taking after the ball game.
Out to the ball. Man, if you guys could have heard Jacob Hager sing for that one, you probably would have cried. All right, it is the bottom of 5th. Jesuit 2, Southridge 0, 0 outs, 0 strikes, 0 balls. 6 hits for Jesuit, 4 hits for Southridge. Jacob, how's Ty pitching so far?
You know, Ty's been pitching very consistently throughout. I mean, we'll have to see as we get to these last few innings if anything changes here. But, you know, I have no worry with him continuing to keep Southridge at no runs here. But we shall see, obviously. Probably be getting tired here soon. Talking to Meyer there, one of our main pitchers here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Looks like we have number 6 for Southridge. Or is that number 6?
That is number 6 pitcher.
Yeah, that would be the pitcher of Southridge. Cooper Wygant is also hitting today. Pitching and hitting.
Pitch and hit.
Ty serves him his first strike. And that will be his second. Will he get him 3 strikes in a row? We shall see. Foul ball. That'll be his first ball of the inning. Ty serves the first out, and now we have number 11, Nolan Freeze, up to bat for Southridge. It's 1-1. Will be the second ball there. Ball goes way out of the field. Hopefully it didn't hit anybody's car there.
Yeah, my car's parked over there, so you got to be a little careful.
Yeah, same here.
And it's a line drive.
Oh, great catch, though.
And
But
not as good of a
overthrows
throw.
it. Yeah. Wow.
Well, that'll be a base hit with 1 out. Sorry for you viewers at home. Just murdered your ears with that whistle.
Number 27, Jake Dodge, up for bat. Oh, pop fly. Jesuit get their second out. Yes, they will.
Third baseman Levi Jones
Wow.
on that underhand catch. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, right away. First hit. Levi Jones with the catch there. Number 12 for Southridge, we got J.C. Klee. He's had a pretty good game so far, so we'll see what he can do.
Oh my gosh. Just inhaled a little bit of water.
Sorry for your ears yet again, those at home.
Sorry for your ears, anyone at home who had to listen to Jacob Hager today.
And yet again, Jesuit just cleans out Southridge.
Defensive slugfest today. I mean, Jesuit has given up 0 runs, and Southridge has given up only 2. So,
You know, I mean, nothing really interesting's happened this game. I mean,
Well, don't tell them that.
2-0. I mean, well, I want to see something big. We've scored. Jesuits scored once in the second inning, once in the fourth inning. I mean, we did have bases loaded at one point, but
I mean,
didn't really get to utilize that much.
These two pitchers getting the job done so far.
Yeah, they've just been doing great so far.
You're hearing McMinnville beat Jesuit 4-3 in softball today across campus. The Jesuit band headed off to Jesuit Jazz Band headed off to the Metro League Jazz Festival tomorrow. That's gonna be pretty fun. I'm actually involved in that, playing guitar. So we get to skip school for a day and head off, play some jazz.
Oh, that's sweet.
You like jazz, Jacob?
I like jazz.
You like jazz?
I like jazz.
Let's see if we can pull up the original clip on that one.
We should play it here.
I think we should.
Let's see. Jesuit softball is ranked 6th in the state. Hopefully we don't get copyrighted for that.
I think we will. 27 doing a great job of covering up our camera out there. Yeah, let's see if we can get him away from that.
Yeah, you know, that was I think Jesuit's second loss for softball.
And pop up to center fielder. That is, they're calling it a ground rule double. That was off the fence, and Nelson Keljo is pumped up for that.
You know, that's the second ground rule double this game for Jesuits. So
second from Nelson Keljo as well.
yeah, I mean Nelson has been doing incredible. I was doing the Central game a week or two. I don't think he played as much that game, but obviously clearly this game just shows definitely he's probably one of our best batters here.
And Brock Lightgib is back, and Chopper, that looks like it might be over the shortstop's head. Not so, and that's going to be the second out for Jesuit.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesuit softball, that was their second loss in a row. They were 11-2. They lost to Tigard on Monday, and now McMinnville. Otherwise, just like Jesuit baseball, they've been crushing teams most of the time, actually, with a couple close games, but most of the time, you know, they're getting a lot.
A little bit of Brock's music there.
Hayden Smith is up to bat, senior. Number 19.
Has he been in this game yet?
I think he might have done a little bit of first base, if I
think
recall, maybe.
Perhaps
maybe, actually.
he is in for the pitcher, Ty Allman, to try and get a little bit extra slugging ability.
Yeah, he might actually, because Noble Meyer was doing first base.
Yeah.
He wasn't pitching. Usually Hayden Smith is first base while Noble Meyer was pitching, so we shall see.
What are you doing for a phone here, Jacob? I like that. I like this blue.
Yeah, you got the whole blue fit.
This is iPhone 12?
Yeah,
Nice.
yes, sir.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I'm rolling the 13 right now. It's good for video. I've had a lot of success with camera on this phone, doing some content for JCTV actually with it.
Always got to be in those.
And that's a base hit. Nelson Keljo not quite rounding the corner to come home, but runners on first and third for Jesuit.
That's sweet. Looks like who we have up for bat. Oh, got a courtesy runner for Hayden here. It's going to be number 7, Ryan Hart.
Ryan Hart.
And number 5, Carson Gantz will be hitting up at bat. Jesuit only has 1 out right now.
Oh, and looks like they're going to get into a pickle. And Nelson Keljo's. And they call him safe. What is going on?
Wow.
And why doesn't Keljo go home on that? That's my question.
I mean, that was clearly out right there.
Yeah, why is the guy on third? I mean, he should have just run for first. I don't think he saw that there's no one on first right there. Why didn't Keldra go home?
I don't know. This is all a bunch of confusion right now as we see Southridge coach Kyle Chamberlain talking to the umpire here.
I think they're going to take this one to review. You know, why don't we take a look at that one as well? Yeah, I mean, kind of, I wouldn't say questionable call, but a little bit of controversial call.
We hear some Southridge fans booing.
And they're going to call him safe. I mean, it's hard to reverse such a judgment call like that, but, geez. And our little crooked backstop cam.
I think it got more crooked than last time.
Yeah, you think? I mean, it's almost parallel with the first baseline at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, one out for Jesuit, and they throw back to Ryan Hart. You know, I'm still confused why Nelson Keldra didn't go home on that play.
Yeah.
I mean, he had all the time in the world.
I think he was just confused as all of us as what was going on. You know, Southridge just throwing it back and forth. And
you know, I am as confused as a goat on AstroTurf,
and
I'd say.
Ryan Hart gets second there. The pitcher looks back, and he's like, oh. He was not too happy.
Yeah, Survivor Season 41 fans will get that reference. Jacob, you a big Survivor guy? You like?
Not a ton.
Not really.
A little bit.
Yeah, I've been a little addicted lately. Shout out to Survivor, episode coming out tonight. I want to try and get home for that, so this game better wrap up. Oh, and that is a strike there for
Carson Gantz.
Yes, but I knew him. I can't believe I was drawing a blank on that.
Yeah, jeez.
I know. Jeez, that was a little embarrassing. Not gonna lie. Top of 6.
1-1 here. Nelson's trying to get off third base, inching off.
2 runners in scoring position, and Gantz takes a strike. He's not happy about that one. Might be a little makeup call for that for that play at first. To be fair, that was a terrible pickle. I mean, I can't believe they would left. You can never leave that base empty. You know?
Yeah. Way far to the right there. Will be called a ball there. 2-2 now. Jesuits still with 1 out. Again, he shouldn't have. Shouldn't have swung for that. That was a bad pitch there.
And a disgruntled Carson Gantz storms off the field. Not quite. More like just flustered Carson Gantz waltzes off the field. That'd be better.
There we go.
Poetically.
And we got Jackson Bowie up for bat.
Jackson Bowie.
I think hopefully we can see good stuff.
Fan favorite.
Tries to hit him just like he did earlier. Almost.
Man, if Bowie got hit again, I think we might have the benches clear.
That would be funny.
Was it Bowie last time?
It was Bowie last
sure?
time. I'm pretty sure it was.
I thought it was a right-handed hitter.
Oh.
No, it sure was. I think it was Sturm.
Oh, you're right.
Maybe
It
Bowie
was a right-handed hitter.
Yeah, I think it might have been Sturm.
Dang. My bad.
Yeah, get corrected, Jacob.
Wow.
How's it feel? All right. Yeah. All right. All right. Ooh. Got to take a hack at that one. But 3-1, I mean, that wasn't a strike, so.
Could see bases loaded here. You know, it hasn't come to, nobody's been walked other than when Carson Gantz got hit. But
who do we have on deck here? You got any report on?
I can't tell.
And he is walked.
Yeah.
So we'll find out.
That was the first walk other than when he hit the dude.
And it looks like it is Ryan Cooney up to bat.
Ryan Cooney up to bat. We got, bases loaded. We do have 2 outs though, so hopefully can do something here. And it shouldn't have been bases loaded, with Ryan and that controversy over
there. We got
there.
the crooked cam going here. Ryan Cooney up to bat. And that's a line drive.
Oh, he misses it.
Misses the second baseman, misses it.
Misses it, and that will be 2 runs
Two
for
runs
Jesuit
scored.
there. Bringing the score to 4-0 here.
Wow, big hit there. I mean, they
Yeah.
got to take that one to instant replay.
Yeah,
I do say
and you
so
know
myself.
that's definitely a lot better shape for Jesuit as we're nearing the end of this game. You don't want to be 2-0 because you never know what could happen.
Yeah, let's take a look at that one on instant replay here. You see Ryan Cooney square this one up, take a rip, and the second baseman just misses it there, falls flat on his back. Right fielder, luckily there, able to get it in. And Jesuit scores 2 runners on the play. And up to bat for Jesuit is number
Levi
8.
Jones.
Levi Jones. And it's a crisp 44 out here.
Yeah, you know, it's
Sun
actually
setting.
starting to get cold in the booth here.
And a rip
Oh,
to
wow.
first base. And that will retire the inning. Jesuit
almost.
4,
Yep.
Southridge 0.
Now Southridge is up here as they are the home team technically, as they were unable to play at Southridge today.
Charlie Sturm still behind the dish there as catcher. And, oops, my bad. I have one camera that's out, and so it just goes black like this. Whoop, there it goes. Ty Allman also still in the game. He might throw a complete game here. Southridge isn't careful. And that will be the bottom of the 6th now. Boo, boy, my bad. Evan Williams now in left field. Nice little handshake there from Ryan Cooney. Carson Gantz out in center field, we saw on the camera there.
Yep. And it looks like we have number 25, first baseman, Caden Bertram for Southridge at the bat. Starts off with ball. Way far to the right there. Will be the second ball.
Yeah, way outside. Not yawning. Simply exhaling.
Straight
Big
down the middle.
swing,
That will
man.
be a strike.
Strike.
Strike 1.
Strike 1. You know what I'm thinking of right now is
What?
yeah, I'll just play it for you on the audio.
There we go.
Here, let me get this going here. What are you doing? What do we got?
Wait, we need to look at the. Oh, where's all the file stuff?
The file. We have files. What is it?
It's the Z drive.
Oh, the Z drive. It'll be desktop, and then JCTV, JHS.
There we go.
What are you looking for? Oh no. Oh.
And that will be. He walked him there. You know, it looks like Ty. Uh-oh, we lost.
Oh, and camera out.
nope.
Oh, camera back. Someone must have stepped on the cord. You know, this is what I'm thinking of whenever Ty throws a strike.
Nice throw.
Nice throw, strike.
Gotta have those wee sounds.
Absolutely. You know, why don't we? Should we pull it up as a graphic? What do you think?
Yeah,
I think
here's
it's
a good
worth it.
graphic.
Oh boy,
Jesuit High School, folks.
this is our channel ID.
This is our channel ID, folks.
And that'll be a pitching change for. Never mind. Ty Allman stays out there, huh?
Yes,
I
sir.
want to see this guy finish the game.
Ooh, big hit there. Way far out, and that will be first out of the.
Second out? No, first out.
That will be the first out. And looks like we have Owen Garvey up for bat for Southridge here. Caden Bertram steals second. You know, Ty being careful with Caden Bertram, and
Ty makes. Oh. Is that a chopper or is that a little.
almost made a double play there. Almost. He almost caught the ball there and almost threw it to second, but
That was pretty
wasn't
good.
able to catch it. At least he was able to recover, though.
Designated hitter number 14, Jack Clean.
A little bit of pop fly, straight down the middle.
Looks like Bowie's got it, and that will retire the bottom of the sixth inning here. We're going to the top of the seventh.
There we go.
Last chance for Jesuit to add a little bit of cushion before Southridge gets one last shot to take the lead.
Yes, sir.
No, next couple innings. Yeah, Mr. Mueller with a little bit of a hiccup there, but I think we got it under control. Let's see if I can layer the shot in here. I think, oh my gosh, I think we may have a beautiful shot.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Incredible.
Beautiful.
Incredible.
Okay.
If only Jesuit had a bowling team, and we would be able to use these incredible graphics.
If any fans of, we'll give you a little preview here. Any fans of Wii Sports will.
Nice throw! Nice throw!
Every time we score, whatever game it is, I don't care if it's lacrosse, baseball, softball, we will be using it.
We will. Yeah, yeah.
We will definitely be using it.
Absolutely.
Do we have sound effects with it?
I don't think we do, unfortunately.
Nice throw!
Oh, no, we do have
Nice throw!
Immediate out.
I think we actually do have sound effects with it. Beautiful.
Let's go.
And it shot. Let me adjust that sound. I think it was a little bit loud for you guys at home.
It doesn't matter. They enjoy it.
They like the loudness.
They enjoy the loudness.
Let me. Yeah.
Looks like Jesuit has number 6, Charlie Sturm up for bat. Straight down the middle. Doesn't go for it. That will be the first strike. 0-1 so far. And he goes for it. That will be second strike. Will he get out? Will he get a ball? Will he foul it? Will he hit it? We don't know. But stay tuned for the next
Lord.
2 seconds.
That's beautiful. I think I've really hit a gold mine here of graphical content.
It will be a ball, folks. Way far to the right. Jesuit is continually innovating here. We have so many more graphics coming at you.
Yeah, we're about to hit you with a beautiful graphic, to be honest. I don't think you can put it any other way.
Yeah, you know when you have Clark and Jacob on a broadcast,
You never know what's gonna happen.
You never know what's
gonna happen.
You know the first large portion of the game will be completely normal, but you know.
Once we get to that 7th inning, oh, and Charlie Sturm takes another one. Wow, benches still remain uncleared.
Wow.
But geez, I'd be a little bit worried if I was that pitcher up there. You know, hitting this guy twice. Geez, that's not cool, dude.
Yeah, it looks like another courtesy runner here.
Yeah.
Will that be? Is that Evan Williams?
No, it's not.
No,
I think
it's
that's
Joe Ferguson.
Fergie. Yep.
Joe Ferguson.
Fergie.
And we have number 12, Nelson Keljo, up for bat here.
Oh.
Ooh, foul ball there for Nelson Keljo. Two strikes for Nelson. What will he do here?
One runner on base, mind you.
Ooh.
Nope.
That will be an out.
Potentially and a double play.
That double play.
That will end the inning.
This top of the 7th. And now to Southridge.
And you know, as Wii Sports Bowling would say, that is. Let me restart that. Never mind, and that is nothing, I guess. Yeah.
No, it's coming around. It's coming around.
Are we sure about that one?
Actually, never mind. Clearly. Ooh.
Ooh, and that camera is going skyward.
Sheesh.
Looks like we're gonna have to go back to behind the plate camera.
And if you look in the top right corner, folks, you will see the camera slowly move into the sky. It's a little hard. And it looks like number 15, Skylar Wallstrom, is actually practicing for bats for Southridge here. We shall see.
And Ryan Cooney's pitching.
Ooh. Jesuit does it again in the 7th, changing the pitchers in the 7th inning.
Ooh, we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like it.
And, you know, hopefully Ryan's able to throw some. Never mind. But hopefully he doesn't give up a
home run. Home run.
Home run.
Home run. Home run.
We can give up 3, but not 4.
This is true.
We would not want to give up 3.
Well,
but
if we give up 4, I'm not going to be able to watch Survivor tonight, and that will be a travesty.
it'll be really sad. Very sad.
I'm not quite sure what I will do if I'm not able to do that, to be honest. And now we have Kara Mack on our camera. You can kind of probably see her there.
Bruh.
Hitting Skyhawks, number 24, Jacoby Boyd.
That is a good point there, you know. Interesting.
Top of the lineup on the Skyhawks, shortstop.
You know, I think that's exactly what we were about to do.
Oh, and I was offline there. Oh, my bad. Ooh, blown away for a strike. Wow, that was a generous strike. I think this umpire is ready to go home.
Wow. As is a lot of the crowd, as they look very cold.
And
Ooh.
strike 3. That will be the second out in the bottom of the 7th. 1 out left, and then Jesuit has secured this victory against Southridge Skyhawks.
And number 27, Jake Dodge.
Center fielder, you know, albeit
Jake Dodge.
this hasn't been a super dominant game, but they've really done a good job of staying on top the whole time, being consistent, making plays. Pitching staff's done a great job, giving up 0 runs. Offense hasn't quite got going, but I think they've done a good job overall.
Yes, sir. Ooh.
Grounder almost hits the fielder, and looks like the shift is going to come into effect, and that will be it.
That is game, folks. Jesuit wins 4-0.
And what a great game for Jesuit. We are kind of on a tight schedule here, so I'm Clark Vowles.
I'm Jacob Hager.
Thanks for rolling with us today, and we'll see you next time, I believe next Friday, for the next Jesuit baseball game. See you on the flip side.
Short score in the ball game.